go, little bro.
All right, man. You have anything you want to talk about off the bat?
Man, let me talk about the shooting that happened in town, this past week.
All right.
Because it got me thinking about it today a little more because I was driving through town.
Hold it more like upright. So yeah.
I was driving through town, and so I kind of got caught up in the funeral procession, and so like it got me thinking about it, and it's just kind of fucked up, man. So let me
Death?
give you. Yeah, he died. He died obviously because there was a funeral procession, but it was like I don't know if he had a gun, and the other guy had a gun, but the one kid who's like 15 or 16 got charged with murder. So
Damn, he's 15 or 16 and he got charged with murder. And wow. But in our hometown, I feel like that's such a like there's almost, it almost feels so isolated that like that extremism that almost is only shown in like TV shows and shit, like oh, time to go out and murder. Like, you know what I mean, in high school. And like I feel like it's almost typical to like not typical, but like here people like glorify that, you know what I mean?
oh yeah, I'd say it's more of like it's like street cred. Like they're trying to like it's street cred. That's really what it like boils down to. I mean, that's like the best word that I can give it. But no, I mean like, and a big thing too is like not snitching, and so like that's like huge.
What do you think?
Town. So
What do you think you would do if your close friend like came to you and was like, bro, that murder? It was me. Like,
if you came up to me and
let's, since the podcast doesn't know any of our hypothetical friends, let's say like I came up to you probably like while we're still in high school, you know what I mean? And you're like a senior, like fucking having the greatest time of your life, like fucking homecoming just got done, like bitches on your dick, like fucking loving the lollipops and shit. Like I come up to you and I'm like, bro, I killed my girlfriend, or like I killed my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend or something.
See, it would like that's the thing. It's very dependent because if you came up to me and you were like, "Yo, bro, just killed my grandparents," I'd be like, "All right,
damn,
time to go find some new friends." But like, if you came to me and you were like, "Dude, listen, I was at a party and this guy came up to me pressing me. He like flashed me a pistol, so I just like."
Did
what I had to do, you know, whatever.
Dude, or what
I thought I had to do in the moment.
Or like, let's Fast and Furious this, right? Do you remember like the plot of Fast 1 where like Dominic Toretto's kind of like evil because he fucking mangled someone with a socket wrench?
I think so, yeah.
Like that's the reason why people don't like him, or like the government doesn't like him, is because he's like doing these things, and then he's also like a dangerous guy that like did this. So like. But in the movies, like, he did it because he had to, like, avenge his father. Because the guy he mangles is, like, a fucking... They're all racers, you know what I mean, on the pro circuit. And then the guy who killed his father basically just, like, clipped him and, like, made him turn out and burn. Like, and he was like, yeah, I heard my father scream before he died.
God, I don't remember all that shit. I guess I was too young to remember all that.
Dude, holy shit. No, I rewatched it. I was like, holy shit, this is almost like me and my friends. Like whenever I discuss my backstory, it's like, yes, and then I watched them die.
I perished, but here I am.
And then he was just like, yeah, I had to like I didn't want to hit him, but like my hand would just like not stop moving, and by the time I was done, like he fucking
wasn't anything in there.
Like my hand couldn't move anymore, he said. And then I was like, so basically, if I came to you with that situation where it's like, somebody, like let's say this, like somebody sexually assaulted my significant other at the time, and I like killed them.
Oh yeah, where are we digging?
Yeah,
like
right. I feel like that's like something that's like, of character, like on book for me, but like is also like, damn, what the fuck, you killed somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like anybody, but that's the thing is like, even like I feel like even serial killers recently in the last like 10, 15 years have been like,
I feel like they're dormant.
Like, what?
I feel like they're dormant.
Not dormant necessarily.
Lying in wait.
It's a lot. I guarantee you there would be a lot of serial killers if people wouldn't be held accountable through technology.
Oh yeah, I feel like just our current age of technology holds a lot of people back from doing like nefarious things.
Yeah, and also like some people are just fucking stupid. Like, have you seen anything about it's the new game that Bethesda's putting out, Star.
The only game I know is Star Wars or StarCraft.
It's it's not Starlink because that's fucking Tesla's thing.
I'm dead.
But no, so Bethesda is coming out with a new game, and some guy had basically released their game, like leaked it, right?
Damn.
Like most big games happen, and then what he does is records a YouTube short of him sending out packages of they're like review games, so like they still come in CDs.
Mm-hmm.
And so he sent out like 17 packages of like stolen CDs from this company.
Damn.
And then you post it like a fucking idiot. Like if you're gonna commit a crime, don't fucking post it for 9 likes on a fucking TikTok.
True.
Like that's
did he post that he was stealing it, or did he post that like he had the game, or like
he posted it like he had the game. He showed like a picture of the game in the packaging, and then showed like rollers and like a package, like a FedEx package. And then was like shipping out new copies of Star whatever.
I feel like, damn, that's true, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He got picked up and charged and everything. Like,
I feel like that's kind of crazy. I feel like, I don't know. Does that really affect them that hard?
It's their intellectual property. So like,
yeah, I feel like, I guess like if I were an artist or a video game creator, I'd want my art to be like defended that hard.
Like my thing is with it is if you have a copyright on it and it's yours and yours only to make money on and license, I think that you should have full right to be like, I don't want you talking about it. I don't want you leaking it. I don't want the XYZ.
True. Yeah.
Because like it can give people a false perception of what your game is really like because it's literally betas.
Yeah, and then that like destroys your
reputation.
The sales, yeah.
You know, like all kinds of shit. And like they tried to leak GTA 6 and all that, and like,
is that still coming?
Dude, I'll be fucking 34 by the time GTA 6 comes out. My fucking grandchildren are gonna.
But
be
also,
GTA
like,
6.
I never understood the spectacle of GTA 5.
I think.
Were you ever a GTA 5er guy?
Oh, buddy.
I feel like that's part of the source code for like frat guys.
Frat dudes.
Or like just your typical like straight guy, or not typical straight guy.
oh, so you never played, huh?
Like I'd have it downloaded, but like I played it once, like after it was popular, of course, and like I guess maybe I wasn't like 13 when it came out, so I wasn't itching to look at titties. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
especially like electronic titties, but like not like electronic titties, but like fucking like video game, like I could look up porn titties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, like it wasn't necessarily like that. Wasn't all that for me.
Speaking of titties, welcome back to the Matt and Christian make a podcast. Trying out a new intro for you guys here.
the roll in the intro was a little long, but we here.
It was a cold open.
Here we are.
It was a cold open. You know what I'm saying?
Cold open.
Anyways, yeah, I really didn't fuck with I think that's why I didn't fuck with GTA is because I was like, I got some banger porn, bro. I got some. I got some banger ass shit.
I was more like, oh, dude, I get to drive all the cool cars I want to drive, and then like. I
to
can also
me,
like shoot prostitutes.
To me, I feel like games like Gran Turismo or like shit like that like kind of fulfilled that more than GTA because it's like really high definition. Like you get to see the cars shine, and like it's like almost nerdy gearhead and like the way you modify the car. So it's like, yeah, this is like a real modification, and you notice like a 0.2% difference in gameplay. And like, you know what I mean? So it's
I was
like,
definitely a Need for Speed guy for a while, and like, I mean,
Need for Speed, dude. Yeah, I feel like that was another game
that was
fucking,
a great era. I feel like of just great racing games.
I feel like I never got into them because my brain like wasn't developed enough to understand how to win a game at the time.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. Is I feel like we were kind of given the short end of the stick. I feel like had we gotten into like, if we were born, I would say like 1990, 1995.
Oh, dude,
we would have been gaming.
But you know what? I'm kind of glad that we didn't, because I see like guys who were born at that age, and like the one, like it's tempting to get caught in the gaming. You know what I mean? But the people who get caught in the gaming, I guess like you're either gonna be like a gamer, like, all right, you game, you know, or you're like you like fucking made money off of it, like on YouTube and like.
But there's a like, I don't know. I feel like there's a more like. Now that generation has started to become like adults and more seasoned adults. Like now we're in our 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're reaching their 30s.
Could you imagine being 20 with all that shit coming out? Oh my fuck. 20 when Black Ops 2 came out? Fuck.
Oh my dude, I would have gone ham.
Would have gone ham in college, bro.
Oh my god.
But no, I feel like I'm kind of grateful in a way that like we don't have these like almost cultural games that are like part of hanging out with your friends, you know what I mean? Because like we have time to do this, or like we have time to like actually fucking go outside and do something. Because it's and like I guess like that's weird for me to say now, because like a past version of me would like fucking going outside and fucking dude. Black Ops sounds way better. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like me now is like, have you ever watched BoJack Horseman?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the scene where it's like the like the hamster is like, I'm finally happy and I'm not gonna like apologize for that. You know what I mean? And then he says, I feel like this is the part that I really relate to, that I like find myself in a cycle almost like existing in, is like, it takes like a long time for you to see how miserable you are, you know what I mean? And then it takes an even longer time to change that. You know what I mean? So I feel like for me, I was describing it to people as like, no, I have to like really wallow in my bad decisions before like I change, because that's how I work. You know what I mean? Like whether it's eating really bad until I'm like morbidly obese and then I'll change. And then I'll change. Or like I'll fucking smoke weed until like I'm unconscious like all day, you know, and then I'll learn moderation. And then but it's like, what's it called? Yeah, I feel like I forgot what I was gonna relate it to before, but it was just, I feel like I need to go to the maximum before I even like make any changes.
I feel you.
Yeah, but I feel like that ran dry because my brain's like off the drink and the and the Benjamin.
Well, do you want to maybe give some shout outs to people and ask them to like and subscribe while I grab more drinks?
Oh hell yeah. Okay, and I have some shit like already prepared to ask you to. So when you get back with them Drankos, I got you. But since we got some one-on-one time, guys, I wanted to make a real shout-out to fucking... I feel like I haven't shouted out Jake. You're really fucking cool, like, for watching this shit. And, like, I know you watch it at work, so maybe you don't have the time to, like, watch it in your free time, or you don't want to, or whatever. But, like, I really appreciate that. Like, you're someone that I'm pretty closely connected to, like we're childhood friends, and like, you know, you watch and comment and stuff, and always shout out Nadine, you know what I'm saying? Always.
Love you, Nadine.
She's that motherfucking OG. She gives me encouragement and the will to keep fucking doing this shit sometimes, because it's hard. Life is hard.
It gets monotonous. I feel feel like it's only gotten monotonous about like.
But you know what? It's not that's monotonous. It's like life. Life is like, to me, it's almost like the cycle of life and is getting monotonous. And this is just a part of it recently. So it's like, it's not that I'm like, oh, fucking this. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh my God, life. Just like, I have to like be alive right now and like fucking do well, you know?
Yeah.
And put in effort.
I just feel like almost gosh, what's the best way to say it? Like, I feel like however you're feeling is whatever is going to manifest itself in the art that you put out. And so, like, for us, this is our art. You know what I'm saying? So, like...
True. This is true.
I feel like if it's hard for us to say, like, this is different from our life. Because this is our life. I mean...
Literally.
You know? So, I think that, you know, like, outside pressures can definitely affect, like... And it goes into any kind of art. And it... I feel like it affects more facets of our lives than we think is, like, our headspace. And it's mental health.
Dude, yeah. I feel like, yeah, it's preached on a lot now, like mental health.
Yeah,
but it goes so far, like your
it's
headspace.
just craziness because you got. I feel like even take this neighborhood for example. Like some of these are $1 million homes, and like one person in one house could be fucking living the life. Their garage is decked out. They got the car that they wanted. They got the wife they wanted. And the neighbor next door could be wanting to fucking kill themselves. Like that, you know? It's just like the duality of just the environment that we place ourselves in and the allowance that we give these like...
Yeah, you never know what's going on with someone behind the doors.
I don't know.
But I feel like what you're saying where like your headspace like affects and like it spreads throughout like your life. Yeah. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of stuff like that where it's like you can relate that even to your like the relationships you have to yourself, you know what I mean? I feel like that's something I've been working on a lot this week is trying to get more like in it with myself, like instead of having outside stimulation spur me on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's a big problem with our entire generation is stimulation and overstimulation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right.
You're just trying to sit there. It's either like I even find myself sometimes it'll be nicotine and then weed and then nicotine and then like it's just a constant cycle of wanting to like.
But like even beyond that, don't you find like content to be like addicting?
Is very addicting.
Like especially like we were talking about core. Like I feel like to me that's addicting. Where
that
it's
can
like,
be addicting, but the same way like, dude, gaming videos for me are like crack. It's
really?
like crack. No, like legit. I have 1,500 hours in Rust, which is like, I would say like an intermediate player. And like, I fucking, bro, I get in there, I play like dog shit, and I want to slam my fucking, I want to throw my monitor across the room. But I watch these other people play, and I'm like, damn, I could enjoy this game.
Damn.
But I don't know, bro. Sometimes I like apply, like you could, if you want to apply that, I feel like you could apply that the same way in life. Like, you could just be dog shit at it, and like you just haven't found your niche. And like,
I feel like what's it called? Yeah, you're right. You just haven't found your niche. You
know, your thing, your small thing that you love and can be passionate about. Like, you just need to find it.
Do you ever feel like looking like the outside input of like other people, not even like them talking to you, but just like being able to observe them live life ever fucks with you? Like the way you view your gameplay or the way like you view just like what you're doing, because like what you said was like, I see this person like doing this and like having a good time, you know what I mean? And then it's like I'm fucking like dying. I'm fucking like it feels like I'm getting hacked away at. But like this guy named Greg Plitt, the one thing that he he says a lot of like red pill shit, you know what I mean? But he also has like a lot of like motivation that just like really resonates with me. And one of the things he said was like, like he didn't like start, like people see he's like a bodybuilder, so people see the results that he gets in like they don't go up to him and like tell him, or he was like getting emails from his like fans and like people who follow his workouts, and they're like, dude, people are telling me this is wrong, this is that, this is that. And he's like, bro, do you think people come up to me and like tell me I'm wrong? Like this, like, and he's not being like, I'm the man. I feel like it's so easy. Like I was showing someone this who's like very not red pill, and like I feel like it's very easy to be like, to hear like, oh, I'm the man, I'm fucking, what, do you think they're questioning me? But it's more like they're the fool because they see the results rather than the road that it took to get here, which you are on. You know what I mean? So it's like, you need to trust in the road, like really fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I know we're just talking about Rust, you know what I mean? And it's like a fucking video game,
Yeah.
and it's like I have intermediate fucking skill play, but it's like I feel like for me, I see like other people living a lot, and maybe like they're traveling more, or they're fucking making more money than me, or they're like bigger than me, and like that's like the product, you know what I mean? And I'm not like, I myself am getting jealous and like falling into this trap of like falling for the product, the final result, rather than like the saving that it probably took for the trip, or the fucking, if it's like a pretty girl like getting to go everywhere, like what if she has like an eating disorder, you know what I mean? Like so many girls that I know that are pretty, that are skinny, or like struggle with their self-image, or like, you know what I mean, like
And
what they eat.
Like, bro, I wish I could describe to you like, so let me like, I'll give you a little glimpse. So like, when I lost weight and everyone who knew me as fat before had seen me skinny, it's like,
yeah, we both do that.
yeah, you know how it is. Like, oh my god, da, 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 da. Dude, I gained fucking how much weight, and then like, it's almost like a blessing in disguise because I'm invisible again, in a way, like genuinely, like it's real weird. But like being 6'4" or being over 6 foot in general is like great. It's fucking should be, you know, like awesome. But like also,
short kings are having their W's this summer though. Lots of short kings with
short
women.
king's been picking it up, bro.
Haven't you observed that recently?
Oh yeah,
like bro,
even like walking around in public, I'll see some like
that's
short,
what I'm
like,
saying.
some short guys with some tall girls. I'm like, yo. But you know what I saw today? That like in Walmart, actually, like picking these up, I saw this couple, and they looked like a couple who had gotten together when they were like 20 years old.
Oh God.
And like, no, not that way.
Oh, like in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, they had like either gone to high school or whatever together and had aged like the exact same way. And so like the guy has a little gray in his beard and the girl has a little like, and it's like beautiful gray. Like it's not like,
yeah.
Oh, they're like early,
it's just like aging,
bro. It's like it's just so beautiful to like.
Yeah, I feel like union like that is definitely beautiful. Even just like, I definitely get a little emotional like seeing people genuinely have like good relation with each other. Even outside of like romantic relation, like good families, like a good father and mother who take care of like their child, like in a good way, is rare nowadays. Like in a visibly good way where I can be like, wow, wow. You know what I mean? Like I experienced that like once probably this year, and like a lot of other times I see parents and I'm like, dude, can you like, you know, there's an issue here and you're not solving it, dude.
Yeah,
this is and it's not like, this is not the new parenting technique, like not solving the issue. This is just you being lazy, my dog.
That's what I'm like. I feel like sometimes I'm like sitting here like I'm 22 years old and I feel like I could parent your kids better than you could.
Literally, and that's infuriating to me.
And I feel like a big problem of it, a big problem that like causes that is kids being raised by like tablets. Like parents are just so over
True.
raising their kids.
Do you think this just popped into my mind. This isn't like my own thought, but do you think the pandemic, since there are 2 years of like no childcare or no like school care for kids, like that parents got really fucking tired over the last 2 years, and they're just like, fuck, like I can't, like fuck this, I can't, fuck you, like.
But you know what I'll say is that the tablets were a problem before the pandemic.
Not even tablets, but like I feel like what I see in lower income families that can't afford tablets, they just let their kids run free, and they're just like, fuck it, life is.
See, but I would so much rather see that than fucking kids like, just what, mom? No, I don't want fucking Scooby snacks.
True.
You know,
that's
like
true.
I would so much rather kids be running around the aisles and fucking.
I guess like just like people,
around.
kids are like, there's a whole fucking spectrum of how they act. You know what I mean?
And that's, bro. Orlando blew my mind. Like the amount of kids there that were like, just like rude and awful to their parents.
Holy shit!
Like the kids who I was like partying with were the same ones who like, and that was the thing, is I was trying to keep up with people who had their lives paid for. Like their rent's paid for.
Dude, isn't that insane? Trying to keep like,
it's impossible.
I try to like, yeah, that's another thing with like the social media thing is like, and just like maybe even like paying attention to your friends and like life in general is just like fucking you cannot keep up with somebody who has more help with than you. You know what I mean? And that's not the point either. The point is like, you just don't compare yourself. Like literally just do what you can do. You know what I mean?
Right. And that is like the biggest lesson that I feel like I took away from living in there in Orlando. Like you can't really like, I'm glad I got the experience.
Oh yeah, that was like I'm sure it was like a fucking movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like a party like every fucking week. Just like a literal like Project X type experience.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's what it was like when I was there. That's what it was like. It was like Project fucking X when that's how it felt like when I was there. It felt like
we partied hard.
We were going crazy. Like it was our job, dude. That shit was funny as fuck. But that felt like Euphoria before Euphoria. Like, oh God.
Dude, that was fun for sure. But I mean, at the same time, I would so much rather like, I'd rather be 25 and getting fucked up and then like work on my motorcycle or work on my fucking, you know, like I don't give a fuck. I would, that was great. And I would not give that time away for anything because I pulled so many great life experiences out of it. But like, I don't ever see myself moving back to a big city and fucking just going ham every single weekend, every single week. I would party during the week and then
during the week.
Oh yeah, and then I'd get up at fucking 7 a.m. and go to work and just.
But that's I feel like that's also like beyond you getting wrapped up in the party scene. You know what I mean? Like it is a strong pull on you, like attraction.
Yeah.
But I feel like me as a person, I don't know if you relate to this, but I'm the type of person who's like I do not want to like isolate. You know what I mean? I want to like. If the group wants me there, bro, I'm there.
Oh, yeah,
I'm there 11 out of 10 cuz like what am I doing at home? You know what I mean? Like,
and that's why that's what a little bit of my frustration was earlier about my birthday that I was kind of bringing up. Like, you call me, I'm there. Like,
but you know, I feel like
kind of thing, I'm there, bro.
The what's it called? Do you remember watching like Tokyo Drift and what Han said? Where he was like, you know, what I need around me is like character and like in the people that I trust. You know what I mean? Not like people are always going to be people, you know,
yeah.
But like not everybody's going to be like real as fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like even though it's a movie, you know what I mean? And it's corny to be like, yeah, I need people with fucking character in my fucking circle. But like, he's being real as fuck. He's I feel like nobody really cares about themselves in that way where they'll curate their own friends and really like, you know how your parents are like, that's not a good person to hang out with. Yeah. Or at least how they're like that sometimes in high school. I feel like what's it called? I do that for myself now, where it's like I only keep like the close ass motherfuckers around. You know what I mean? And then that's like, because I only have like 3 or 4 friends.
Yeah.
But and then like I don't like acquaintances at all, so I just won't talk to you.
Yeah, that's my thing is I had a ton of acquaintances in Orlando. Like, I have you on my Snapchat. I see your life from afar. You see mine from afar, and we met each other at a party like
Right.
4 months ago. Like, and that, like, part of that sucked, but also I made like some really super close friends and had a great time. Met some really cool girls that I spent good times with. So like,
I'm dead. That sounds. This sounds so like movie ending. Like, oh, you know, the real lesson was the friends we made along the way. Like,
yeah,
you
it's,
fucking.
it's not about how fast you get there. It's not about what's waiting on the other side.
The journey is
It's
the
about
destination.
it's about the climb.
The climb is the destination.
I don't know if you caught on to my joke. Somebody out there did, but
It's about the climb. Is that the Miley Cyrus song?
ain't about how fast I get there.
Yeah, the Miley Cyrus
Ain't
song.
about what's waiting on the other. All right.
See, I wish I knew the lyrics because I would have gotten that. But like, all I got when you said, was it the other side?
Yeah.
That's when I got it. That's when I was like, oh, it's the song. It's the song. But I fucking
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Something pretty profound.
pretty profound.
Quite profound, if I do say so myself.
No, I think I hope. I wanted to like. I feel like before we were like very much like, yeah, dicks and pussy. Like, so I just wanted to like, kind of like take a shift and be like talk about, because I feel like we do talk about these topics a lot, just maybe not on the podcast, but like, yeah, just like the shit that's on our minds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's great, man. I don't know what time we're at, but I feel like we're making
Oh
good
yeah,
time.
oh yeah, it's comfy in here. We got time.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
So have you? I want to ask you a question since like that last topic ran out.
Yeah.
This one term has been like resonating with me, and like I feel like what's making me grow apart from people that I talk to you about is like that they don't do this. Do you do anything? And maybe I feel like this might be something that you're like searching for too, like whenever I talk to you. Do you do anything that like feeds your soul and like nourishes you just like wholly?
See, that's the thing.
Just in like
I feel
happiness.
Like that goes back to almost the need for satiation by whatever it is. So like whether it be content, whether it be weed, whether it be drinking, I feel like it's not so much me like running, it's more of gosh. I'm pretty buzzed.
Pretty buzzed.
Yeah, forgot my train of thought.
So
Re-ask the question one more time. Sorry for the pod. Sorry, I love you. I'm sorry.
it's fine.
You're
Probably just saying sorry to me because I might cut that out. But like, but I remember the question. Do you do anything that like feeds your soul?
See, no, that's the thing. Like, that's where it goes back to like, kind of like, I just fill in the spaces of time for myself at this point, and that's how I feel, and I feel like my nourishment is coming. I just don't know.
Wait,
my nourishment.
your nourishment is coming?
Yeah. Oh no! Wait a minute.
I was like,
No.
hold on, wait. What
There's
are we?
a comma in there.
What are we talking about?
No.
You like jacking off that much? What's your favorite website?
Which you want me to name just one?
I only use one.
All right.
I mainline one.
You do?
I mainline one, and then I get whenever that one's out, I give it some side action.
I got a little side piece.
But
I really do think like I just don't know.
you remembered what we were talking about.
I really just don't think I know what's gonna nourish it yet. I don't know, because right now at the point I'm at, I don't want a family. like I would love to have a beautiful woman around my arm, you know, to fucking do things with and be my best friend and all that. But I don't see myself wanting kids right now. And so like, I don't know. It could be a business. It could be a woman. It could be whatever. But
if I had to, no, but what?
But I think that everyone, like, some people find it at 15, like, exactly what their soul is driving, like, is like in need of, and is like ready and willing to accept for you to be able to move forward and be better. You know?
I think what you just said just like altered what I was about to say, because like what you just said kind of reinstated the fact that like everybody's gonna arrive to their destination at their own time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think a lot of the times social media makes it feel like a race. And it's not
And it's
that.
not a race. It definitely is not a race.
Because everybody's on their own path. And like if you for a second think that you can ride my path or I can ride yours, you're sorely mistaken, because you're going to end up fucking depresso espresso.
Yeah, like we're just not the same people. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. I mean, and nobody is. And that's what I feel like, you know, when people say like there is no special humans, like we all pretty much have the same psychology. Like, there is really no special humans. There is. I feel like there's a special quality to everyone that
I was about to say, I feel like everybody has the potential to be special.
I absolutely think so. I just think it takes a set like goal, something you set out and you want to do, and that passion will carry you through whatever you need to do.
For sure. And I feel like that might sound like red pill to a lot of people, but it's like, and it's almost like easier said than done to even like set the goal, because it's like the goal has to resonate with you. You know what I mean? And it can't be like from outside sources of like, oh, I need money so I can have bitches, so I can have a car, so I can have bitches, so I can have a house, so I can have a boat. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like you have to. For me personally, this isn't like a universal answer, but for me, like the answer has been something that I want to improve at, because like a craft is almost like infinite. You know what I mean? Like you can, there's no like limit to your human ability other than like your mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you can find like something that you want to continuously, not like get results from, like I said earlier, right, but continuously put effort towards, you know what I mean? Like you don't give a fuck if you get there. You just want to get on the fucking like path to moving, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like I feel like that's been a mindset shift for me a little bit with the channel. Really, is just like, I feel like before when we were starting, it was that. It was like, I don't give a fuck if we get there. Like, we're going to do our own shit, and then this is going to be there, and, like, it's going to keep chugging the fuck along because we want it to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then, like, I feel like somewhere along the way, maybe it's because not we, but, like, me personally, like, I got so excited about the progress or like people liking it that like
in the numbers, bro.
The numbers, right?
The numbers.
And I feel like we haven't talked about that in a while, which is good. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like that might also just be like a subconscious us being like, yeah, we don't want to talk about how like nobody's watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's almost like a fat person saying, "Oh, I love being fat as fuck. It's great.
I get to be funny."
Like, bro. But like, we're not getting, and I don't want to discredit anybody who watches us like as soon as we upload something, because I know those people are out there, and like even if you don't comment, even if you just listen in,
like Nadine, bro, she's so amazing, bro.
Right, like. Fucking
shout the fuck out.
You'll never stop getting shout outs.
You'll never like,
but
you'll probably, even if I stop doing YouTube, I'll probably remember you. You know what I mean? I'll probably be like, oh dude, there was this one really fucking cool person who like supported our shit, and like I sent them out shit. But no, I wanted to I just wanted to say, like, I feel like the mindset shift has changed back to me. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, let's fucking, the road is the destination. You know what I mean? Like, we're so young that, like, worrying about the results will hold us back. It
Right,
won't,
because
like,
you're almost bounding yourself to whatever you're trying to get.
yeah, you're not, like, opening your mind. You know what
Right,
I
that's
mean?
what and like it sounds very kind of potheady, but like genuinely, like open your mind and like see what's out there before you fucking.
No, I feel like that doesn't even sound potheady, but like to anybody who's like really forging forth in their own fucking path, you know what I mean? Whether you're like moving somewhere new or like fucking like starting a new endeavor in college, that like you just have to fuck. I lost what I was like the exact term I was gonna say, but like and through all those moments, you just have to like. I hate to say push through, but like just like have faith in like knowing that the next day is gonna come. You know what I mean? And then like have for me is like I have faith in knowing that like the regret's gonna come the next day if I do not like invest fully in today. You know what I mean?
And seize whatever you have going.
Yeah, because like I said earlier with the thing where you're like you have to, it takes you this long to see how miserable you are and it takes that much longer. Like I've seen what it's like to be like stagnant, depressed, fat, like sitting in your room all day watching Netflix and then going down like going to eat and then going back to watch Netflix in your room and then going to eat and then going to sleep and watching Netflix. You know what I mean? It's like I've fucking lived the alternative. So it's like I'm ready for more. You know what I mean? Oh, and like I remember what I was gonna say earlier too. Sorry to like keep talking, but like
Good,
it was about keeping an open mind. Like, yeah, you have to keep an open mind too, other than just like pushing forward, which is what I said. Like instead, you have to keep an open mind because like, and other people who are pushing forward in their own path will know that because like I feel like they'll also have those moments where it's like opportunities in front of them. You know what I mean? And it's like if you did have a closed mind, you wouldn't even see this opportunity. You'd be like, this is an opportunity. This is a distraction or something, you know? Like, I feel like there have been times like that for me where it's like, I didn't appreciate my opportunity to grow in the past and I just like wasted it. Yeah. Like I fucking, it burns.
Like, dude, it's so easy to feel like that. But at the same time, like we're right in the beginning of our 20s.
Right, and I feel like I'm not, when you say that, it makes me not want to erase that feeling, but move like forward from that feeling. You know what I mean? Where it's like, don't forget, like we've already been past this. You're young, so don't do it again. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you can't like, cause it's so easy for me to be like, we got this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But like, nah, bro, you gotta fucking go hard in the paint, or else like you're not gonna be different. You're gonna be like some other guy. Like, I feel like that's my inner talk. You know what I mean? Where it's like, some other guy. Does that sound great? You know what I mean? Like, not really. But yeah, I fucking. That's my TED talk. You know what I mean? Like,
that's my little TED talk.
Fucking just go hard in the paint, dude.
Yeah, man. I feel like that's good for anybody. And like, I wouldn't compare that to like pull yourself up by the bootstraps and fucking figure it out. Like,
it's
if
like
you have a support network behind you, fucking. I'm not saying fucking use and abuse them, but they're there to support you. They're a support network.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like, I feel like.
And like, I'm not. This is not me trying to say like these college kids who do get everything paid for them and do get like it's not their fault. Is it their fault? You know,
in the grand scheme of things, like it's us. like if I were to be the enlightened Iroh, you know what I mean, on the inside, like I'm just kind of like bitter that I don't have that, bro. I'm sorry, I'm jealous. Like I am just a little jealous. If you want to get down to it, like I want that, like you know what I mean. And the way I deal with that is making fun of you. You know what I mean? Like I'm sorry. Humor is my outlet. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah. I definitely ran into some people who were more privileged than they even like had
Realize.
a grasp on. Yeah, it was craziness. People who couldn't grocery shop for themselves. People who couldn't. Like,
I was thinking about that today. I was like, it would really be, because now I can cook meat and it's like I know when it's done on the inside of my mind. Like I can feel the heat searing against my flesh and I imagine it getting cooked to the middle. You know what I mean? And it's like I am one with the pork chop. And it's just fucking. But no, and then it's like I remember hearing people in the past just being like, I don't know how to cook, and I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah.
That's the thing that like terrifies me too. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Are you just gonna like microwave meals every night and or order in and fucking drive yourself broke? Like I don't.
And then it's like, do you not understand like basic science? It's just like heating things, like
heat, bro.
Like you're just using a different
heat,
application of heat. Like
little too heat, not hot enough.
On God. But I have a story, bro. I was at work, right? Mm-hmm. And like this guy, he couldn't speak English, right? So he comes up to me and he's like, a lot of people ask me this in English a lot. They're like, where are you from? Like, what race are you? Like, even my coworkers asked me, and it was like really nice when my one coworker asked me, because you're like, yeah, you're handsome as fuck. And she's like a black woman. I was just like, ooh, you're making me feel
stop it.
Nice.
Dude, black women be making me feel the best.
Right.
Old black women especially.
They got the
like, oh, stop it.
Maybe. But like, but yeah, he's like Americano, and I was like, yeah, you know what I mean, like obviously. But then to like skip forward and through these boring details, he was just like Wabaki. he fucking he pointed out my fucking shoes and was like Wabaki, and I was like, at first I was like, what?
Wait a minute, I seen Tokyo Drift.
Then I was like, I've seen this. And then I fucking was like, yeah, Wabaki. You know what I mean? And I was just like, that was so racist. Just like after that, I was like, I'm not, you fucking, but also like, I kind of get it with like fucking Spanish dad, like compa, like fucking compa fucking like comedy, you know what I mean? Like they like fuck with you like that, and they're just like, wabaki, like fucking. But yeah, that was just a funny ass thing that I never ran into before. Just like someone's been like,
wait. So clarify, was it an Asian man? Or
no, it was a fucking like Spanish guy.
What, bro?
He's like, hey, Americano. Wabaki. It was like like it was no words in between.
Yo.
And I was just like, I'm Vietnamese. It was like, Wabaki.
Oh my god, bro. Isn't that fucking Japanese?
It is. It's Japanese. That's why I'm like, this is so racist.
Oh my god.
Because you know what I said to him? I didn't say I was Vietnamese for first. I was like, what do I know that's like Spanish for Asian? Yes.
Chino.
Yo Chino. Literally.
No way, bro.
He was like, Americano? And I was like, no, Chino. He was like, Chino. Oh Wabaki. Yeah, that's exactly what he did, bro. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? That's all right. You know what I mean? But no, I love how casual racism is kind of just like part of the culture. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but
I feel like it's also part of every minority culture that like
it's
lives in America.
It's not being familiar with it. That's all it is. It doesn't come from a place of hatred like American racism. American racism is like,
true.
Oh, Habibi, you Indian, you run 7-Eleven, and then like, I'm telling. You want me to tell how it is? And then like, fucking like Spanish racism is like, ching chong. It's still kind of racist.
I'm dead. I was about to say, like, bro, what is
it? Kind of racist.
The difference is the race you're picking on. Like honestly though, for real though, like Spanish, like I don't mean to be talking about the races right now, you know what I mean? But I feel like Spanish people really just like let it rain on fucking
Yo.
Asian people. They're just like, I don't give. You guys don't count as a race. We can make all the jokes because you guys won't beat our ass like them.
You think you are fucking minority, buddy?
That's me, buddy. That's me.
Mira. It's no you, buddy. It's me, buddy.
I'm fucking dead. But I had another story. Like, I was in the gym, right? And I was like pushing so hard that have you ever had? I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but like, it was like, movies where like reality's fading away. It almost felt like
the shit is like
getting
almost like the world is getting smaller and closing in.
Not even like that. Like imagine I started turning into pixels and like started floating into the air and disappearing. You know what I mean? It was just like I'm floating away. You know what I mean? That's what, like, I closed my, like, I don't think I closed my eyes. I think my vision just went black. But, like, the sound in my ears started to, like, lag out. Just, like, my brain and my consciousness was disconnecting from each other. And it was like...
As long as you're not fucking, like, bench pressing while you're doing that.
No, I don't do any, like, deathly movements. And, like...
Yeah, I could just imagine you just being, like, fucking like pushing yourself too hard and going into shock and just
dude, I think so what happens whenever you're like pushing that hard is, or really like whenever you're working out at high intensity, is like your blood pressure changes. So I think my blood pressure just went so high that like, or I don't know, whatever, it goes to high or low, but I was just like, I'm dead. Like, you know the sound whenever you get flashbang, just like
yeah,
like yeah.
I can't say that happened to me, but
have you ever had like a near death experience?
I can't really say that I have. I was very close to like an injury, like a work injury.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had a time where like time slows down, like very vividly, that you can remember where it's like, oh my god?
Oh yeah, I was on a metal roof on a like $900,000 home.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I was on a metal.
I mean,
roof.
I guess in Florida that's like mid.
Yeah, it was a trailer park.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
I was just kidding. No, it was a nice place. It was like a lake house. And
oh shit!
Like a nice
location.
But yeah, I'm like standing on the roof, and my job that I did in Orlando was pretty much what I do now, is pressure washing and soft washing.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I don't do now is roof wash.
Oh, okay.
Because roofs scare the fuck out of me. And I'm about to tell
they
you
can
why.
be pretty fucking steep.
Oh, dude. It's not even the steepness that's like terrifying. Like my boots that I would wear were rain boots. So like
for real?
Yeah. So like they had like grip on them, but like after walking on concrete all day,
Grippy.
like I'm doing 3 jobs a day, just walking on concrete back and forth, or
damn,
like pressure washing. So like the tread runs out pretty quick.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm up there on this roof, and I was like, yeah, I was pretty confident in like being able to help them like with the roof wash and all that. And I got up there and I stood up and I was like, nope, gotta get down. And fucking just like did a split as I was like
an actual split?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I did a split, and like thank God I was on like a peak. So like half my legs went this way, half my legs went that way, but my nuts didn't feel too great. But yeah, so I kind of like caught myself. And then another time I was window washing for a wonderful Australian man.
Oh, okay.
And same deal, fucking $800,000 house, $1 million house, fucking ridiculous. But he had a 2-story, and so there were awning. It was over his front porch actually. So it was the metal roofing over the front porch.
Uh-huh.
And so I was trying to clean the windows above, and he had the new roofing systems. What they're doing is they're getting rid of the screws, like the rivets on top.
Uh-huh.
So there's less resistance for the water, and it's more efficient. But by doing that, there's like no grip. So when I'm trying to step up there, it was fine initially because it's dry.
Right.
But we used to wash windows.
Fucking anything wet.
Soap and water. Bro.
Slick as fuck.
Terrifying. So I I had taken a step back, and I was hugging the wall. I was like, the angle was, I would say, let me do this for the camera. I would say the angle was probably a little less than a 45.
Uh-huh.
And fucking, whew, I slipped, went to the edge.
Holy shit.
And I was able to like get enough like of my skin to like kind of like grip onto the metal and like put my foot on the ladder to like
That's fucking insane.
And so I got down. I told the guy, I was like, listen, I tried to clean your windows up there, but I almost fell. Well, I did fall, but I didn't.
And I almost died. Like, holy shit.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna clean your windows up there. And he's like, mate, I would rather you not die on my property.
I'm dead, bro.
He was so great. He was such a great guy. So he was understanding and all that, but it's fucking terrifying.
Dude, that's crazy.
I had worked in my job before. I had worked in buckets, so like I'm up there on a hydraulic bucket, 40 feet in the air, working on shit and pressure washing, doing all that, and so like that wasn't a problem because your boy got a harness.
Right.
When your boy up there and ain't got a harness, no sir.
Dude, yeah, whenever you're
no,
like,
sorry, Bob.
I've put up shutters on like my top roof and like that shit's, I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like I'm like, okay, you guys want me up here because you don't want to die. You guys don't normally fucking trust me to do jack fucking shit.
You want me to break my neck because it might go back into place.
Like literally,
yours
fucking
probably
like,
not.
Bitch, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, fucking. I definitely did some scary shit, but I don't.
Have you ever been in a crazy like car accident?
No, man. I think,
dude. Did you ever know about like when I got in one? Do you remember that or no? Did I tell you that?
I don't think I do.
Bro, I almost got in like a life-ending car accident in my car because this person like I was fucked up. Like, let me be real. So like my anxiety and my double thinking makes me be like, I could have been looking at the other fucking light and that was green. You know what I mean? And then like the light in front of me wasn't, and I just thought nobody was there, you know? But like I thought it was green. I thought my light was green, and then like a fucking Dodge Charger Challenger comes like across the right, you know what I mean? I'm going like 30, 40, let me be real, 40, 50, like 45-ish, you know what I mean? Because it's like the speed limit's 35, so I'm like, yeah, 45, I got that shit. Fucking
got that on lock.
That Florida speed limit type shit, you know what I mean? But like, when I tell you I saw that shit come out of the corner of my eye, and it was like time really did slow the fuck down. It was like you know when like shit goes flying up here, it was like shit wasn't even flying because I didn't hit her yet, but it felt like it was, you know what I mean? I was just like word. And then like I see the car go by, and like I fucking slam on my brakes, and it just fucking bam, I get clipped by it. And then I'm going like so fast that I'm like still going forward, even though I'm like holding the fuck on the brakes. And then like, and they hit me. So like, it's like extra fucking energy, less like moving my car around. So like, I'm like heading towards a tree too. And I'm like, holy fuck, I gotta fucking like turn to the right and like not, you know, absolutely destroy this fucking car. Yeah. But I fucking basically stop, and like, it's so funny that this is like, I feel like this is just like speaks to the type of person I am, and like I see other people do this right after the car accident too. But I've just fucking hopped the right the fuck out. Like I wasn't like, I was like, are you good? You know what I mean? I was like,
wait, did you actually get into a collision or?
Yeah, bro. Like I'll show you a picture later, but the whole front end of my car crumpled, bro.
Whoa.
Like just fucking destroyed. And like if she was coming from the other side, like going the other, like same road, other way, over, bro, my driver's seat would have been fucking
crushed.
Like,
oh, you know what? I don't know why this completely slipped my mind. My car that got totaled, I was almost in it.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I had gotten to my friend's house. It was my Ford Fusion.
Right.
2017, big old rims on it, moon roof, fucking.
I'm dead. He's like, I miss it. He's like, I miss it so much.
It was a great car for like a 16-year-old.
Dude, that was crazy. You were
God.
16.
Oh,
wow.
So great.
That was crazy.
But I had gone over to my friend's house who lived in my neighborhood. Like, my only friend who lived in my neighborhood that was, like, older than me.
Right.
So I go over there, and this is when PUBG was big. He was on his Xbox playing some PUBG.
Damn, back in the day.
I park my shit. I walk in. He's, like, in the middle of a PUBG match. Doesn't even get to the end of the game. And I hear...
Bro, that's fucking insane.
So I run out, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like my first thought is, like, someone got hurt. They ran into, like, a house. They ran into a fucking someone's parked car, you know? Not my parked car. But
Not yours,
somebody's.
but somebody's.
And I go out there, and I just see my car, like, 20 feet from where I parked it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. And then, like, I realized what the fuck had happened. And, like, there was no hit and running for this guy. But he had gotten out, and I was like, are you okay? And he was like, no English. No English.
No English.
Estás bien. Estás bien.
I'm good.
I'm going to wait for the cops. Oh, that's very convenient, motherfucker.
Damn.
And so he waited for the cops. The cop got there and was being like, he was being a fucking dick to me. So
the cop was being a dick to you?
Yeah, so let me explain real quick. So it was a road that goes like this, normal, right? A normal neighborhood road. There's one way on this side, one way on this side. I'm parked on the opposite, like going towards oncoming traffic.
Uh-huh.
My passenger side tire is in the road. So the rest
Holy
of my
shit.
car is on the other side of the road.
Right.
This guy is coming from this lane.
Right.
So he's like fully on the opposite side of the road.
Right.
In a 25 mile an hour zone, he went around. It was a curve that they were on. And I think his headlights were just so shit. And he was probably hauling ass. How does my Ford Fusion move 20 feet from where it was if you're going 25 miles an hour?
That's crazy.
It doesn't. And the cop still place blame on me.
Blame on you,
Yeah.
not even like no fault.
Yeah. And so, but the reason that it was so close was because as soon as that PUBG game was finished, we were leaving. We were dipping. We were going to get food.
Damn.
So, like,
that is insane.
had he fucking died earlier or anything,
that is fucking
we
crazy.
in that shit.
Do you think you would have... Wow. Yeah, because, like, you would have been sitting in there if it was, like, a little earlier, huh?
Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, had he died a little bit earlier, or, like, he had been like, oh, just fuck this game. We'll just go get McDonald's now.
Damn.
That was the plan. We were just going to hop in the car and go get McDonald's and fucking...
What a shitty way to get your car wrecked, though.
Yeah, so I had to call my mom, and fucking cop came, and I don't know if it's because I'm white and he's Hispanic, but my fucking... Like, he saw my ID. My last name is Suarez. Like, we're all, like, Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I don't know what the fucking problem is, but...
Damn, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, and then my parents didn't tell me that he had sued us.
He sued us?
Yeah, he sued, like our insurance. And, like, I had no idea. And
The
they didn't tell
fucking-
me till
the guy
years
who
after
hit
it
your
was settled.
car?
Yeah. The guy who
Dude.
hit my car sued me and got money. He won.
He won?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Dude, I like... It fucking infuriated me that my parents did not say anything to me.
Dude, did they have a reason?
No, I don't. I haven't asked them that deep into it. I don't think they even know that deep into it.
Yeah.
But fucking, our insurance went up. So
Yeah, that's fucking
like,
a bitch.
oh my god, just for parking my car, and it was the one friend's house who didn't his parents had the room in the driveway. They just didn't want it blocked. Like, they didn't
Damn.
want people
So
in the
how many,
driveway.
for the podcast, how many cars have you had?
All right, you know this. But I've had quite a few. So I started with a Volkswagen Jetta, and then I got that Fusion that was totaled.
Give them like some time frames on this. Like, how long did you have the Jetta?
All right. So my first car was a Jetta. I was like 16, and I bought it from my elementary school music teacher for $1,000. And after 2 weeks, it didn't go in reverse. And every
After 2 weeks,
yeah,
I'm dead,
yeah,
bro.
So like it had been sitting there for a while, and I knew it needed some love, but I didn't realize it was fucked that way.
I feel like anytime someone's like, it's the transmission, it's like, oh, this will never, ever, ever, ever get fixed unless I have like $1 billion.
The problem with that is I would have put the money into it because I kind of had excess money because I'd been saving for a car, but the only transmission shop in town would not work on it. They're like, yeah, we only work on foreign transmissions certain months out of the year. And so what month can I bring my yeah, just call back in a couple months.
I feel like that's how everybody is, bro. It's literally just like, I feel like life's kind of like that, where it's like, I'm noticing recently where you either have like a professional who's like, yeah, we can get that fucking done.
Yeah.
Or it's someone bullshitting you like fucking so hard. You know what I mean? Just like, or they're doing the job so bad that you wish they just didn't do it at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just tell me that it's not within your caliber, and I am okay. Great, cool. Let me move on to something else. But anyway, so I had gotten that car, didn't go in reverse after 2 weeks. Then I got the Fusion. I told you that got totaled, and then I think you were the first person to ride in my new Fusion after that.
Yo, that was a fucking spaceship too, though.
Yeah, my parents had bought that while we were on a band competition. And
damn, what a fucking banger.
I was low key mad because I didn't get to choose, but I was also like, why the fuck? What? Hello, you up there?
Like,
fucking, you got a free car from your fucking parents. Like
that's
hello.
pretty nice.
And so, yeah, I fucking...
Did they just pay the down payment of that, or were they, like, making payments on it, too?
They were making payments on it. So
wow.
Yeah, super fucking great. I love
that. That was nice.
And then, then I moved up to Orlando, and I worked at a car dealership up there that was a used car dealership. And then I bought my Tacoma.
And he also has, just so you know, that he's a big ball, and he has a fucking business truck.
Oh yeah, that's my work truck. It's a Chevy 1500.
Yeah, and it's not like the company that he works at's own work truck. It's his
just in my name. It's
company's work truck. Just saying, just flexing for him. Had
to throw out a little
flex. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good time in watching this. I had a really good time talking to you.
I could sit here and talk for another half an hour, but I feel like
I gotta piss really bad, honestly. You guys, don't go backwards, just like Christian's Jetta. I love you guys. I gotta go pee.